What is going on, everybody? Today I have put 15 of every NBA team's best player and filled their entire roster with that player. So for an example here, we got the 76ers. On the 76ers, Joel Embiid is their best player, so we got an entire roster full of Joel Embiids. If you guys aren't already, make sure you go down below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. But let's start this thing off by just going over every single NBA team and seeing which player they have 15 of. I did this based off their overall inside of NBA 2K21, so it wasn't based on my preference or anything. But going over the Bucks, of course, we got Giannis. For the Bulls, we have Zach LaVine. For the Cavs, we have Jared Allen. For the Celtics, we got Jason Tatum. Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. Grizzlies, John Morant. Hawks, Trae Young. Heat, Jimmy Butler. Hornets, LaMelo Ball. He's actually surpassed Gordon Hayward already. Jazz, Donovan Mitchell. Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Knicks, Julius Randle. Lakers, LeBron James. Magic, Nikola Vucevic. Mavs, Luka Doncic. Nets, we got Kevin Durant. Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Pacers, Sabonis. Pelicans, Zion Williamson. Pistons, Jeremy Grant. And Jeremy Grant is actually the lowest rated player on any of the teams. I believe the second lowest was Jared Allen at an 84. For the Raptors, we got Fred VanVleet. Rockets, we got Christian Wood. Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. Suns, Chris Paul. Thunder, SGA. Timberwolves, we got Cat. Blazers, Damian Lillard. Warriors, Steph Curry. And then last but not least, we got Bradley Beal for the Wizards. So those are going to be all of our teams. I want you guys to leave a comment down below right now on who you think is going to win this thing. So we did this in NBA 2K20 as well, and Giannis ended up winning. And in NBA 2K19, LeBron James actually won. So those were our past two winners. I mean, I guess Giannis is the favorite again in this game. It's going to be tough to beat an entire team of him. 2K does love him a lot more now than they used to. Whereas in real life, I think a lot of other players would have a really good chance at this. All right, we made it to the All-Star draft, so I guess we'll check this out, even though it's probably just going to be a complete mess. We got LeBron and Kevin Durant as our two captains, so the same as in real life. And let's just simulate this thing. We got so many LeBrons and Durants on these teams. Oh my gosh. All right, making it to the end of the season, we got Jokic as our MVP. These awards, the stats aren't going to be the best because there's so many of each player on each team. But Jokic MVP, LaMelo Rookie of the Year, LeBron Sixth Man, Giannis Depoy, Mike Malone gets Coach of the Year. So looking like Nikola Jokic did the best this season. Here's our All-NBA teams. Do these matter that much? Not really. Because of how many players are on each team, I don't think this really represents how well people did. And LaMelo Ball is the entire all-rookie team because he's the only rookie that actually has his own team. He's up to an 87 overall. All right, so checking out our standings, we'll start off in the East. At top of the East, of course, it's Kevin Durant. I mean, what would you really expect? 68 wins on the season. We got Embiid, Jared Allen. Giannis actually did not do that well. So maybe Giannis will be dethroned this year. Because in years past, he's been pretty OP. He won it pretty easily last year, but I'm not sure about this year. We have Vucevic making playoffs, Jason Tatum, and then Jimmy Butler and Julius Randle making it as well. Bradley Beal barely not making it in. LaMelo Ball was also pretty close. And who did the worst? It is actually Fred VanVleet. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, I'm a Raptors fan, so that hurts to see. That hurts seeing the Raptors at the bottom. Going over to the West now, Jokic on top. He actually had the best record in the NBA. 73 wins. Timberwolves are the second seed with 63, of course, led by Cat, the only player on the team. Then we got LeBron, Zion, Kawhi. Christian Wood makes playoffs, Luka, and then Steph Curry is our 8th seed. Donovan Mitchell barely not making it in. And who did the worst in the West? DeMar DeRozan did the worst. And also De'Aaron Fox only with 13 wins. So DeRozan doing the worst in the NBA. I feel a little better about the Raptors. But the thing is, DeRozan is an ex-Raptor. So that doesn't make me feel great either way. We'll come to season stats. I mean, these stats really do not mean much at all. What's most important, like, because these are going to be so low because of just how many players are on each team. What's more important, though, in the stat category are the team stats. We'll compare each team to see who did the best in each category. So points per game, Nikola Jokic had the most points per game. And Jimmy Butler was the best defensive team, only allowing 116 points per game. And Jokic with the best differential. Field goal percentage was Zion Williamson. Of course, he did not shoot any threes at all. 3-point percentage was actually Kevin Durant beating out Stephen Curry. Then we had Lillard. Free throw percentage was Steph Curry. Rebounds per game, we had Joel Embiid. Assists per game was Nikola Jokic. So a center getting the most assists per game. And he was actually really high up for rebounds per game as well. Steals per game, we had Jimmy Butler. Blocks per game, we had Jarrett Allen. 8.9 blocks per game. And I guess that's every stat. I mean, we can check out bench points. Apparently, Jokic had the most bench points as well. But let's hop right into the playoffs now and see which team's going to win this thing. I'll just go ahead and simulate the first round to start. And making it through the first round, our champion from last year, Giannis, has been eliminated by Nikola Vucevic. And then we got Durant beating out Julius Randle. Jarrett Allen beats Jason Tatum. That's kind of surprising. And Embiid beats Jimmy Butler. So it looks like centers are really good this year. Jokic beats Steph. We had Zion defeating Kawhi Leonard. That is hilarious. I mean, 2K loves Zion and the Pelicans, so Zion might end up winning this thing. LeBron beat Christian Wood, and Luka with the upset over Karl Anthony Towns. Simulate one more round. And making it to the conference finals. In the West, we have Jokic versus LeBron. Jokic defeats Zion, and then LeBron defeats Luka Doncic. And in the East, we have Kevin Durant defeating Vucevic and Jarrett Allen with a huge upset over Joel Embiid. I don't know how that happened. That does not make a lot of sense. But let's see who makes the NBA Finals. And in the NBA Finals, are you kidding me? We have Nikola Jokic, which makes sense. I mean, he's a great player. I could definitely see him making it here with an entire team of himself. And he's facing off against Jarrett Allen. Our second lowest ranked player in this entire simulation made the NBA Finals, defeating Kevin Durant. I mean, both these guys defeating the two best players in the league, Durant and Lakers. I mean, I got to give those two guys the 1 and 2 spot. And the fact that Jokic and Jarrett Allen are up here, more so Jarrett Allen, is just crazy. Like, what happened? Jarrett Allen's still only an 85 overall. Most of him still an 84, but just killing it. I mean, let's hop into these NBA Finals, see who wins. Game 1 goes to Jokic. Game 2 goes to Jarrett Allen. Game 3 goes to Jokic. Game 4 goes to Jarrett Allen. We are tied up 2-2. And Jokic takes the 3-2 lead. And with the series on the line, Jokic could win it all here. Jokic up 118-116 with a minute and a half left. He has a free throw, and he drains it. 3-point lead now for Jokic. I cannot believe Jarrett Allen is still in this thing. He's in the post. Puts up the shot. That's no good. Gets his own board, and he cannot shoot threes. So he's going to actually have to get down low. Running out here. What is he doing? In the corner for 3. It's no good. And Jokic with the board. Jokic on a bit of a fast break. Puts up the midi. That is money. That is money, Jokic. Now that we're actually hopping in game, it's not looking nearly as good for Jarrett Allen. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Jarrett Allen, you're wide open. You got a wide open bucket. He puts up the tough shot. No good. Jarrett Allen looks awful in game. I think it's just because of the simulation. Jokic wide open here. He's just going to hold on to the ball. No, he's not. And he draws the foul. Misses the first free throw. And the second free throw is good. Jarrett Allen, I mean, it's all but over here. Jarrett Allen inside and 1. Okay. Maybe it's not over yet. Maybe it's not over yet if he hits this free throw. Which he doesn't. He gets his own board, though. Puts up the tough shot, and it is money. We got a 2-point game with 25.8 seconds left. All right, Jokic with the ball. Jarrett Allen just going to foul here. Hopefully. Okay, Jokic hits a free throw. 3-point game now. Can he hit 2? Yes, he can. 4-point game. So 2-possession game. Jarrett Allen wants to score as quick as he can here. It's going to be hard for him to win this. Another and 1 is his best chance. Probably. Puts up the tough shot, and it is no good. I think that's going to be game right there. Nikola Jokic Nikola Jokic is going to be our NBA champion. And according to 2K, the entire teams of every player, Jokic is the best player in the entire game. And apparently Jared Allen is a close number 2. I mean, he took this to 6. He almost took it to 7. But now we got to find out who is going to get Finals MVP. We got so many choices here. And they give Finals MVP to Nikola Jokic. Oh my, no way. Wow. After the performance Jokic put on, and they give it to Nikola Jokic, and then Jokic did pretty good too. And the Joker, don't even get me started, but it is what it is. I mean, he wins Finals MVP. Good on him. 19.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, 5 assists. Shot amazing from everywhere on the court as well. And there we go. We got a new champion. So this has been pretty good, the series I've been doing. I mean, we've had LeBron, we've had Giannis, we got Jokic now. Hopefully we can keep on getting new champs every year. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. This has been your boy Smequle. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the